starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with you.
Welcome to the Kirklees College Virtual Open Day. This presentation is about our Taylor Hill Centre. If you have any questions, please type them into chat and we will answer them at the end. This specialist eco-friendly centre is located in Newsham, a short bus journey from Huddersfield Town Centre. It houses a wide range of animals with an aviary, aquarium, small mammal house, reptile unit and grooming studio. This site also includes a small farm with extensive outdoor facilities and wildlife environments. Students located here also have access to a refectory service and a learning resource centre. Would you like to have a look around? This centre offers courses in animal care, animal management, land-based studies, countryside and environments, landscaping and horticulture and agriculture. From September 21, our equine students will also be based here. We currently offer Level 2 and Level 3 courses in equine care and management. Lessons take place at Taylor Hill, with practical sessions taking place at our partner stables. We'll be announcing an exciting new stables partnership soon. Keep watching our website for further information. You have seen some of the facilities we have on the video, but let's take a closer look over the next few slides. As with all our centres, entrance to the building is controlled via our door access system. Students will need to use their ID badge to gain entry. Our friendly reception staff are available to help you if you have any problems. At Taylor Hill, it is impossible to not be impressed with the wide range of animals that students have access to, both in our aviary and award-winning aquarium. Our dog grooming facilities are always popular with students, and there is high demand for the evening classes from adults. As well as looking after the animals, the students have to complete health checks on them as part of their course. The reptile house is always popular, with an impressive selection of reptiles and amphibians, and we also have small holdings animals available outside for students to work with. When not in class, students can spend time outside in our patio area surrounded by the different animals. The refectory is based just off the patio area and provides students with warm and cold food. There is also access to vending machines in the centre, and you can bring your own food if you wish. If you qualify for free school meals, then you can apply for free college meals as part of our bursary scheme. All students have access to a free breakfast of cereal and fruit. The Learning Resource Centre provides students with access to core textbooks to support their studies, as well as workstations and computers. All students can borrow a laptop from college to support them with their studies. As well as supporting students to develop in their studies, we ensure that students have access to a wide range of support facilities. Given the current situation with COVID, all young people need to know help is there if they require it. All students have access to a progress coach for day-to-day support, with more specialised support available if required. This ranges from counselling service, financial support or identified support for our more vulnerable learners, which include our looked after children and young parents or carers. Our award-winning additional learning support team are available support learners in the classroom. The additional learning support team have their own presentation which is available to listen to. Let's meet Nathan and Mohammed, who are two of our student engagement mentors.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I love keeping myself fit and healthy through going to the gym or through walking, enjoy going out to restaurants for something to eat, and I'm also fascinated by anything to do with tattoos.
Hi everyone, I'm Mohammed. I love exploring new places, learning about new things, and anything related to sports, especially football and cricket.
And one thing that we have in common is that we are both student engagement mentors at college. So, what does a student engagement mentor do? You may see us on the gates in the morning with a friendly hello for you. We might be in the atrium running events that you can come and join in with. We might be running a support group across the different college sites, doing one-to-one sessions with our students, working alongside charities and agencies to do projects for the college, or we might just be running drop-in sessions for you to swing by, have a brew and a quick chat.
As student engagement mentors, we uphold the college's values in all that we do, and we offer a completely safe and a non-judgmental environment for you to come and discuss with us how you're feeling about college and anything you're struggling with in or outside of your college life. If we are not the right people to support you, we will signpost you to the right services to make sure you feel heard, supported, and most importantly, that you are happy to be here at college and are able to continue on your course.
So when would you come and use us and ask us for support? If you feel that there are any barriers between you and succeeding in college, come and speak to us. We might be able to support in a practical way, such as filling out forms or helping you to attend appointments, or it might be that we have to schedule some sessions where we can look at working with you on your mental health, anger management, building resilience and things along those lines.
If you see me or any of the student engagement mentors around college, please do say hi, and hopefully we will see you in September. All the very best.
Our students are our best ambassadors, and on screen you can see that 94% of our students would recommend Kirklees College to a family member or friend. 96% of our students believe they are treated fairly and equal and that the teaching is of a good standard. 96% of students are happy at college and 99% of our students say that they feel safe at college. I hope you found that useful. If you have any questions, please type them into chat and I will do our best to answer them. Okay, so we've got Rachel and Stephen from the department to answer questions. Should we go to Rachel first because there's a couple about animal care coming? Hi Rachel.
Hiya.
Hi. So we've got a question around animal care and when will our exams be next year?
So for the first year students, we run what we call a March series exams. These are more like a mock exam. I've not got the dates yet for either the March or the June exams, but fingers crossed they will go ahead in March and June.
Okay, and then somebody's asking, when will we finish for the summer holidays next year?
So you'll finish for the summer holidays once you've completed your final exam in June, and all other coursework is finished. So it's usually around the middle towards the end of June.
Okay, how many students are in level 1 animal care?
On an average year, we get around about 12 to 14 students per group and run over 2 groups, which is on average about 28 students.
Okay, do we get to work with all the animals or only certain ones?
You'll have an opportunity to work with all the animals. You're on, you put on like a rota system. So, you know, each week you'll be working with a different sort of like group of animals. So one week you'll be in the reptile unit, the next week you'll be in the aviaries, the week after that you'll be in the aquatics, the week after that. And so it's kind of like on a rotation basis.
Okay, do I need to wear a uniform?
There is no compulsory uniform. We do have an optional uniform that students can purchase, or financial support is available, and that's usually a polo shirt and kind of like a hoodie or a sweatshirt. What we do is we provide students with lab coats and tabards as well, so students can wear those when they're working with the animals to protect the clothing or the uniform.
Okay, we've got a question around your animal care event next week. Your welcome day, is that in person?
Sorry?
You've got a welcome day next week, is that in person or virtual?
No, it's in person. So if you sort of like book into one of the welcome days, you'll be coming up to the Taylor Hill Centre, and as part of that welcome day you will have a tour of the site. You will be able to do a little bit of handling, and there will be a little bit of a presentation that covers more about careers and course information next week.
Okay, what would you say the maximum amount of students would be in animal care?
It depends on what level of course you're doing, but we can only fit a maximum amount of students at the Taylor Hill Centre in one day, and so your timetable may be spread over sort of like 3, maybe 4 days a week. But on average, level 3 year 1, we have an average around about sort of like 65-70 students year 1, but they're split into 4 groups. So we try and keep the group sizes and the practical group sizes as small as possible.
How do I apply for free college meals?
So you can either ask or request a financial support bursary form. If you contact the college information line, they'll put you through to the financial support team. They'll be able to either post one out to you. If not, as part of the enrolment process, you'll go through financial support, and they'll give you a bursary form at that point. But if you want to try and get it in place early, again, if you're at the welcome day next week, we can provide you with a bursary form next week. Or if you want to just email us, we can always get one posted out to you as well.
Okay, shall we go to Stephen, because we've got a couple of dog grooming questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wanting to start dog grooming. How do I apply?
Well, you apply the normal route. So if it's for the evening class, which I assume it is, then it'll be through normal applications in August. And we do it in the daytime courses, but is the question geared at evening class? Can you tell, Sally?
It says adult education, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, so it will be an evening course, but I do encourage you to contact the centre in the next couple of weeks just to get your name so that we've got you on a list.
Okay, and if you keep an eye on the website, we will also have the capacity to enrol via the website from late July as well. Question around number of places available on dog grooming. Is it hard to get onto?
It can be competitive, but I can't really say, because the past couple of years we've been impacted by, well, the last year we were impacted by COVID, so I can't say what this year is going to be like. But going back on normal years, it is highly competitive, so I suggest you get in there early.
I love this question. Do we provide the dogs for the grooming?
Well, yes, we do, but a number of students like to bring their own dogs as part of the actual grooming course. But we do run it as a concern, a business, so we do have the customers' dogs from the general public.
Okay, this is more a general question. How many days a week are we in for, and what are the hours like? They've not put a course, but I'm guessing it'll be general. Well,
in general, I mean, it's three to 4 days, but it will depend on which course level they come in at, because we are flexible on that, but it can be between 3 and 4 days, and it will depend on whether you're doing maths and English, because maths and English will take you up to 4 days. And also, if you've got work placement commitments, that can make up for certain periods, it can make up to 5 days.
Okay. Will students be able to work in the centre outside of class times next year?
Possibly. We have that. I mean, we do have mandatory work placement as well as part of our programme, and we do encourage people to do voluntary work through the summer and Christmas breaks and Easter. So there are options, but it will depend on our timetabling. But we won't be discouraging it if somebody wanted to go into the resource centre or any other facilities that we've got that's, say, sandwiched in between the day.
Okay. How long is the level 2 animal care course?
Well, that'll run over 34 to 36 weeks. And as I've just mentioned, that'll be 2 to 3 days a week. But it could be, if it's both maths and English, depending how we have into timetable, it might stretch to 4 days. But also remember, I've mentioned work placement, which can involve additional days at certain points at year.
Okay. Is it easy to get to Taylor Hill Centre on public transport?
Yes, it's a straight bus route from the town centre. It's no problem at all. It's only a 10-minute. In fact, it's probably not even a 10-minute journey, but it's no problem at all. We have students come from quite a large area, out right in the Clerkley's area. So actually, from the town centre, it's quite easy. But it's no issue from the town centre. I mean, I might want to bring Rachel in here because she could be more specific. I'm Sheffield based. Rachel, what is the bus number?
So it's the 306 and the 319, and it's a Taylor Hill circular, and we are literally between 2 bus stops. So it's only about a minute and a half walk from either bus stop. And the bus drivers are really, really good. Sort of like if you let the bus drivers know where you want them to go, sometimes they'll even drop you off at the top of the drive. But you'll generally find that all the students are in the same boat, where they're not, first couple of times they're not 100% sure where to get off, but the bus drivers are really friendly, and it's a 306 and 319 bus services.
So wherever you are in the Kirklees area, as long as you can get into that bus station, which you will be able to, it's just a straight bus route up from the bus station.
Okay, now we've got you on screen, Stephen. What grades do I need to get into the animal care level 2 course?
Well, that's a grade 3. In maths and English, you're going to be grade 3. But obviously, we look at individuals. If it's borderline, if it's 2/3, and there's other factors. We do negotiate, but we tend to look at grade 3.
Okay, we've got a couple of questions around enrolment that I'll answer for you. We are enrolling after GCSE results day. We will be offering a surgery for any applicants who may have not met the conditions of their offer, who want to change course, and that information will be posted out to all applicants along with how to enrol. The majority of our applicants will be provided with enrolment links. However, if you have an education healthcare plan, then you will be provided with the opportunity to come in to Taylor Hill and enrol face to face. Those links will be sent out from the 16th of August, but as an applicant, you will get all that information. We've got somebody asking, how do you find out what course level you went for? Email applications and they will be able to check where your application is and what level it is, but you will get communication as well. I'll end the session there because I'm conscious of time. Thank you very much for attending. I hope everybody found it useful. That is the last of our virtual events. Recordings of all these events will be on the website later in the week if you would like to go back and watch any. We hope you found it useful. Our information team are available to answer questions. You can email info@kirkleescollege.ac.uk or give them a call on 01484 437 070. They'll be available tonight until 6:45, but then they are back to core working hours 8:30 till 4:30, Monday through to Friday. Thank you very much for attending.